and make her own little chicken nugget.
We need more lizards on this channel. Let's sort that. What's up all you cool snakes and neonates? How's it going? I hope you are all keeping well. So let's have a lizard special today. Let's see to some of the lizards, give them some love and attention. We're going to feed Alita her first proper meal of the year. I think she's going to start coming out of our brumation sort of period now. She gets the odd little bit of meat here and there through our brumation period, but really she doesn't get big platefuls. Spring is sort of here. We did just have a hailstorm, believe it or not, but the day before it was beautiful sunshine, so I think spring is sort of here. Alita has already been out in the garden, so she has been soaking up some rays. Her skin is starting to look a little bit brown and a little bit dark, and that is because Tegus actually develop a thicker layer of skin through the winter to help keep them cold while they are brumating, and then when the spring comes, they shed off that thicker layer of skin to reveal this beautiful black skin underneath. You guys might have remembered it happened last year. I filmed it last year. We might film it again this year. She's not doing it right now, but we're going to try and give her a feed and see if she's going to eat it. We're going to give Mr. Knobbins, the bearded dragon, a bath, and we need to clean out his enclosure because he's pooped everywhere. Thanks to that dragon gel that we feed him, he just poops like crazy. So yeah, let's get into some lizard loving. I haven't even opened the glass and she is ready to rock and roll. Look at that. She knows what's coming. Here then, my litters. Would you like some foodies? I thought you might be hungry. Come on then. Come and see your daddies. She's like, should I work for that one piece or should I just go straight for the bowl that's sitting there? Come on then. Would you like it? Would you like the chickens? Oh, that was a gentle bite. Tug of war, please don't take it in there and cover it in bedding. No? Is that exactly what you're going to do? Okay, that's exactly what you're going to do. She's going to take the chicken in there, cover it in bedding, and make her own little chicken nugget. Oh no, she's going to water it now. You have dropped it in your water dish. Not my hand. Not my hand. Come on then. Come on then. There you go. There she is, eating away. Nom nom noms. Are you hungry, girl? You gonna come out for some more? Are you gonna come out for some more? Are you woosing up? Come on in. Come out for some more. Yes, you would. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Dad's going to make you work for it today. Daddy is going to make you work for it today. See that giant fork tongue there? She's sniffing it, she's smelling, she's checking everything out. You've got two holes in the roof of the mouth called the Jacobson's organ. And what she's doing is she's picking up all the scent particles in the air with that tongue, and then she's pushing that tongue into the two holes in the roof of her mouth. And there is how she smells. There you go. Another reason I know that she is about to shed is because I noticed every year before she sheds, you see her eye has foam on it. You notice the little foam there in her eye. It's like the new skin is irritating her eye or something. I'm not sure what it is. I notice she does it every year. And it's just when she comes into that first shed, that sort of post-brumation shed, and her eyes start to foam up. Nom noms. Here you go, you're a good girl. You're a good girl. So yeah, she's going to shed very soon. She has a big set of teethies in there. Don't know if you guys are getting any form of view of those teethies, but she has a massive set of teeth in there. Teeth are serrated, kind of like a shark's. You can see that foam in her eye there I'm talking about. See your eye foaming up. You're going to have some bananas. I know you eat bananas. She mostly gets meat. She's a bit of a picky feeder. It's tricky to get her feeding on other things. I find when she eats fruit and things like that, her stool gets very watery. So her poops get very watery. So she gets mostly meat. She gets some fruits and things like that thrown in. But yeah, as long as she's eating and healthy. She's probably about maybe 4-year-old now. You want to get some more? Would you like to get some more chickens? What about a banana? Would you eat a bit of banana? Would you eat a bit of banana for Dad? Or you want to go back in for the chicken? Oh, she's a fuss pot. Look at this. Oh no, she does want a bit of banana. Just the bit of banana that Dad was offering wasn't good enough. She's going in for a meat. There we go, the meat. Yeah, thought so. You're a fuss pot. You are. You like your meats. You know what you like. Don't you? A sign of a good healthy Tegu is this flap along the side here. It means she's not overweight. That flap is there. Monitors have it as well. Monitor lizards. That flap. Oh, a bit of banana. Well done. Good girl. She does like bananas. But yeah, so that flap there is there so that if they have a big meal, it's there to expand. So she eats, you see that flap is starting to disappear now. So that means that her tummy is filling up. What are you going to eat next? You're going to have, there's another bit of chicken in there. Well, that's it. Just wipe your chicken chops all over my floor. No more chicken? Is that you done for today? You can see her rubbing her head off of things. So that's how I know that she's going to have her post-brumation shed very soon. The extra layer of skin is starting to bug her and annoy her. So she's starting to rub her head on things. You can see those foaming eyes there. So it obviously irritates her eyes with the extra layer of skin. She's pushing her head there into her viv. Are you not wanting any more, my sweeties? Are you sure you don't want this other bit of chickens? No, I'll just put it in your enclosure for you. You can see she's got a nice big chunky tail, which is where they store all their fat reserves. So she's still got a nice big chunky tail. So I know that she's still nice and healthy. She's coming out of brumation, so we are going to be feeding her regularly again very soon, I would believe. Beautiful big lizard. Where you going, sweeties? Alita, the Argentinian black and white Tegu. And that's her back in and basking. You wouldn't believe that was clean water not so long ago. Now on to Mr. Knobbins. Mr. Knobbins, who has absolutely trashed his enclosure. But hello, Mr. Knobbs. Hello, sir. Would you like a bath today? Because you need one. So we got Mr. Knobbins here, our little bearded dragon from Australia. Hello, my handsome man. So we did a job yesterday, and Mr. Knobbins here had decided to poop in transition. And while he was being transported, he pooped. Yes, you did. Don't look like butter wouldn't melt in your mouth. And he decided to poop in his travel box. and then decided to give me a little mouth open display because he wasn't happy that he had pooped in his travel box. Yes, you. I see you looking at me. So Mr. Nubs is a bit stinky today, so we're going to pop him in a bath. Believe it or not, an animal that comes from Australia, Mr. Knobbins here, they do like a bath. They do. They change colour when they go into the water. It's just a common misconception that chameleons change colour to blend in with their backgrounds. They actually change colour to show their mood. So they go lighter when they are happy or when they're content, and they go darker to even if not black when they're really unhappy. And that is actually something a lot of reptiles will do as well. Mr. Knobbins here is one of them. So he's normally this sort of greyish colour there. But when I put him in for a little soak here in some lukewarm water, you'll see him go bright yellow. He'll be so brightly coloured, so happy. It's very strange, an animal that lives in sands and doesn't really see that much water. Absolutely loves a bath, but he does. So we're going to pop him in the bath here and let him soak because he's got some poop on his tail, as you can see there from yesterday. So we're going to give him a soak. And while he's in there having a soak, we're going to clean out and disinfect his enclosure because he's had a poop or two in there. Yes, you have. You silly man. Look at Mr. Nubs. Right, let's go pop you into your little bucket. Mr. Nubs in the bath. Come back in a moment. Look at that for a mess, Mr. Nubs. Much cleaner. Now, because Alita's coming out of brumation, Mr. Knobbins probably will be as well. So they're both really slow eaters through the winter. Mr. Knobbins is a slow eater full stop. But because he should be coming out of brumation as well, we're going to prepare him a smorgasbord, a meal fit for a Sir Knobbins. And what we've got here, dandelions I picked out the garden, some finely cut up apples, some banana, which is quite a rare treat for him. You feed them about once a month. Some cut up finely curly kale, and we're going to cut up a couple of bits of carrot and put that in there. For the Nubs, he'd probably turn his nose up at it, but at least we're trying. Well, let's clean the glass. We all love clean glass on our enclosures. When I'm cleaning glass, a tip I picked up when I used to do car valeting is just to use a bit of warm water on a cloth and then dry it off with a towel. That's all I use. I don't use any chemicals, no window cleaners, nothing like that. I just make sure that when I'm drying it, I'm using a bit of speed in the towel, a bit of speed as I'm wiping it off, and the heat that's generated through putting your back into it gives you an absolutely crystal clear glass finish. Let's do the other one and get them in. And speaking of poops, he's done one in there, so I'm going to have to take him out and give him a clean wash in some clean water. Be right back with a clean Mr. Nubs. So that's Mr. Nubs. Had 2 cleans now. He's now had a shower as well to get all that poops and poopy water off of him so that there's no infections or anything like that creep in. You're a dirty man there, Mr. Nubs, aren't you? Yes, you are. You're a dirty little Nubs. He's like, I don't care.
Do I look like I care? No, I don't care. Mr. Nubs don't care. He's Mr. Nubs. He's Sir Nubs to you. So we're going to pop him back in that enclosure now and see how ungrateful he's going to be for that clear enclosure and for that lovely meal I've made for him. Oh yes, straight past the food. So that's how ungrateful he is. Boom. We'll check back later and see if he eats it, but I very much doubt it, which is why we have to give him that very expensive gel, because he has all the sweets and favourites of a bearded dragon in there. And yeah, that's how he treats it. There's a bit of rotten banana left. If only we had an animal here in the reptile rich room that eats rotten fruit. Oh, we do! The sun beetles. There you go, guys. Enjoy. Chowing down on some apple. There's some rotten banana in there now. Let's put this little guy on it. Come on, pal. Don't eat me, though. They have a very strong grip, these little African sun beetles. After all that mucking about with Mr. Nubs, Alita hasn't even touched the last bit of chicken. She's back in her bed, so she's still in the sort of semi-brumation head. She'll come out and bask here and there and just eat a few nibbles and go back in. But I thought I would try her with a half-decent meal today to see how she gets on. So I hope you guys all enjoyed that. If you made it right the way to the end of the video, please comment below and let me know, because we need to get those viewing hours up. We need to increase those viewing hours, guys. That is the last step we need to get this channel monetized, is we need 4,000 viewing hours. I think we're currently at like 1,600, so we really need to ramp up those viewing hours. So I need your guys' help, I need your guys' support. Make sure you watch the videos right the way through and help me out that way massively. And of course, stick a comment below, like the video. You guys know what you're doing, you awesome bunch. As always, you guys can subscribe through my ugly mug right there. You can watch another playlist right there, or there'll be a video suggested for you right there. From me, Mr. Nobs, Alita, and the rest of the gang. Take it easy, guys. Peace.